Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my first playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. Yay! Yay, hooray! Yay! Hi. You can call me Elle or Lessels, and yeah, we're finally back playing some Honkai Star Rail. It's been maybe about 4 weeks since my last video. Sorry about that. I can't really say anything but sorry. I got a nasty cold. Yeah, that's pretty much the main explanation for all that. I got a real nasty cold. I could barely talk. It was like a little squeak sometimes. It was just like a and then even once that started to heal a bit, I was like a coughing fit every freaking 2 seconds. Yeah, I literally had a cold for like 3 weeks. It was icky. And now we're back ready to play again. I've also been busy because I'm kind of in the process of, I say kind of, but I'm not kind of, I'm literally in the process of moving right now. I'm in the process of moving, so I've just been busy with all of that. Y'all know how it is with moving. But thank you so much for waiting for the next video. Today we have some fun things planned. We are going to do this adventure mission. I don't think it's activated here yet. And this one, Poetic Genius Ingenium. I don't know what it is, but I'm still in the process of trying to have us check off all of these Fates Atlas's adventure missions. I think we just need to do this one, the From Xiansha with Love, and then Poetic Genius Ingenium, this one, Tales of the Fantastic, and then the other thing we're going to do today is, what do you call it? Kafka's thing. I don't know why I left when I had to come back, but the thing with Kafka, which I'm really pumped for. And as you can see, we have a new team lineup today. As you can see, we have, I forgot how to say his name. Xiao Chu? Is that how you say his name? We have Acheron, Xiao Chu, and Gallagher. I was, obviously I wasn't able to record videos, but I did still, do a bit of playing on my own time, not doing missions or anything, but, building up my characters and stuff. So I'll give you a little update on how things are. I don't know if, they're any good, but, you can let me know if there's anything that is like glaringly obviously needs to change. But this is same old for Acheron pretty much. She's got some stuff going on. Bloop bloop bloop. I'm still working on a lot of the relics for pretty much all the characters, especially because a lot of them are locked behind like future, and but especially for these ones, a lot of those are locked behind like future simulated universe stuff that I haven't gotten to yet. And then Xiao Chu's looks like this. One of this. He's got these. And this. I did this relic set just because it was the number one recommended on here. I didn't see it on a lot of guides when I looked on other places, but it was the number one on here, so I was like, oh, 61% of users are doing it, then they must be doing it for a reason. And then Pela, I don't really think I changed her much, so I don't really think there's anything to see. But, oh, I didn't realize I don't have all her traces built. Okay. Anyway, and then Gallagher here, looks like this, with this, and he's got this going on. I don't think I tried with his relics, like, at all, so I, expect mediocrity at best. And yeah, I've tried this team like a few times on my own, but I'm still not quite used to how it works yet. I'm probably gonna need a refresher a bit, because I've mostly been using them on autoplay when like farming for stuff. But anyway, I don't want to make this intro too long. Just thanks y'all for waiting. Sorry it took so long. Did not see that coming at all. But I'm really excited today. I've really been like wanting to play so much. Like there were so many days where I'd come on here and be like, oh my god, I just want to do that mission. I just want to play, like, but finally today's the day where we can actually play the game. And yeah, anything else I want to say? I don't think so. Okay, let's just get started then. I don't know anything about this mission, I don't think. I don't think I, like... Yeah, so... But I think we've spoken to this guy before, right? Guangda... And was there any sort of, like, earlier intro... Like, did we get a message for anyone for this? I don't think so. No. Bookshop. No. And that's for Kafka's. Okay, yeah. I don't think anything. So, let's just see how this goes, I guess. I don't know if this is just his regular dialogue or if this is for the mission. 2 centuries passed, and then 2 centuries more. If I don't get my promotion, I'll undergo my hatching rebirth soon. That would suck so much. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you were... I mean, it'd be hard to imagine being... regenerating, rebirthing, like, immortal life species, but can you imagine, like... working for centuries and centuries and not getting a promotion for so long that you literally die and are reborn before you're promoted. Promotion? Yeah, in one of our lifetimes, Vidyadhara have to serve as officers or clerks, so we get a taste of what it's like to be a public servant, right? Hey, that's enough for now. Let's not linger on such a morose topic. I'm Guangda, a lowly orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. If you have any issues to handle, I suggest you visit our chancery offices. Pardon me. Okay, are you having trouble with something? When you're working in the Realm Keeping Commission, every day is trouble. Seriously, sometimes I have a feeling that the Realm Keeping Commission doesn't have a respectable social status at all. It is responsible for all the dirtiest, most tedious work. I mean, we know the people working in there are very hardworking. We've done a few jobs for the Realm Keeping Commission now. Official Dahao told me that someone had been putting up advertising posters in Exalting Sanctum, and he wanted to remove them, or he wanted me to remove them. You get it? He asked me to remove the posters. Yes, I can hear you clearly. How can there still be such uncivilized people in Luofu? Exactly. The point aside, do you think removing posters is my duty? Come to think of it, it really does seem to be my job. How about I pay you and you help me remove the posters, especially the ones that are particularly eye-catching? I remember there are some lost and found notices. Please remove them all. Do I hand the posters over to you? Oh, please don't. Throw them away when no one's looking. I just have to make sure I don't throw them away somewhere bad. Sorry, I was just thinking about our little vase over there who lives forever or whatever. And I'm like, don't throw them in there. That's not a trash can. It's not like one of those Bellabog trash cans. Oh, please don't throw them away when no one's looking. I don't need the posters to report to my on my work. It'll be a kind deed if you can find the lost item for the owner. Okay. Take your pay and start searching. Okay. I mean, personally, Guangda, I think if I was doing a job, I wouldn't pay someone else to do my job, because now I'm getting less money from my work. But, you know, whatever's easiest for you. Whatever helps you live a happy life. Okay, Jiaochu, let's go find these posters. Oh? There seems to be one over here. What's on it? A lost and found notice has been slapped onto the wall, sticking out like a sore thumb. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know exactly when, but I've lost an ingenium called Barumbrella, somewhere near the Sinwood Pavilion in Exalting Sanctum. Sin Pavilion, where's that? Its official name is the Artisanship Commission Civil Maintenance Unit Type A, and it self-identifies as a mushroom. That sounds familiar. Is it that guy? Yeah, I was gonna say we've spoken to someone like that before. Please contact me immediately if you know anything for a hefty reward. Scan the code to get real-time location of the owner, Cong, from the Artisanship Commission. A visiograph of the Barumbella has been thoughtfully provided below the lost and found notice. Yeah, I've met Cong as well. Cong, and yeah. really looks like you better get in touch with this Cong and tell him the good news. Yeah, we've... Yep, that is surely the one. I mentioned next time, but last... Okay, so now let's go to Cong, because yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay. Wow, all of my snooping around... all of my snooping around Exalting Sanctum is paying off. Yeah, we've so met this guy, but I don't remember when. But like, I've met this guy. His name at the least sounds familiar. I don't know. we've done so many missions here now. It's actually kind of crazy. Like willow leaves moving at a speed of knots. Super duper love you lots. Are you writing poetry? Autumn winds and moon rises on buildings glow. Love can also move as slow. Writing poetry is so easy. Why doesn't she like me? What am I missing? I wouldn't. Oh my god. Why are our only two options to be so brutal? I wouldn't like you. It's pure emotion. Can't you hear it? I feel like I'm on equal grounds with the 7 sacred poets of Xianzhou. Ah, forget about it. I'm not arguing with you, to be honest. I don't even really get what's so good about poetry and can't really tell what's good poetry. This guy. Okay. You've got stuff going on. You, however, seem to have unique insights into poetry. Tell me, other people pour out their love and emotion, and I'm here writing out my true feelings too. What am I doing wrong? It's missing the sense of culture and taste. I think you write with your own style. My own style, thank you. Even though I can't really tell if this is meant as a compliment or consolation. But in the end, even if you do like it, she doesn't like it, so it's useless. Anyway, do you need anything? I found something. I have indeed put up many lost and found notices. Which one specifically are you talking about? This one. I don't know if I have met Cong. It's so hard because it's been like 4 weeks since I've actually played any story in the game, so there's a lot of NPCs that are kind of all over the place. There's a lot of story that's kind of all over the place right now for me, and if I'm being honest. Oh, that one. The Gloomy Poet. Have you found any clues about it? I know where it is. Excellent. I never thought I'd get such a speedy reply. They say gloominess is the backbone of poetry. If a poet is melancholic enough, the most beautiful poetic verse will flow out. I had such high hopes for this gloomy poet. I almost called it a gloomy pet. I set its gloomy setting very Oh! Well, that explains it. 'Cause I remember when we were talking to, the mushroom, and he was just so gloomy. This explains it. This cruel poet of a man set his gloomy setting very high, and it ended up wailing for half a day at the sight of a buttonhole missing a button. Wow, I might do that too if I had a missing button. In the end, just like all other artistic youths, it got lost in the hustle and bustle of city life before it ever got the chance to write a decent piece. I hope circumstances haven't forced it to have to get a job. That wouldn't be very poetic, would it? When we met, it was very sentimental. It's so depressed that I can't communicate at all. Don't be dramatic. It was a very sentimental mushroom thing. Sounds like it hasn't forgotten its roots, but it's time for it to come home. Come on, miss, help me out. Open up its back flap and its jade abacus core and give it a solid repair job. As long as you can reduce the gloomy setting, it'll probably come back with you. Oh my god, are we actually gonna get rid of his gloominess? That's so fun. Oh my god. That's something I really enjoy about this game so far. Like, things that you can just randomly find in the world, sometimes you can actually make changes to them. Like, I wouldn't think that this would be like an NPC that you can actually change stuff for, but here we are. Cong sent me to get you. Why did my master ask you to find a mushroom? Let alone a failed mushroom like me. Cong, let's open up his back flap. You remember Kong's suggestion. You locate the back flap and try to reduce the gloomy setting. Luckily, there is no resistance from Gloomy Poet. Please be gentle with me. Don't be too rough. Okay, we are. You are as cold and heartless as the creator, peeling open my untainted shell and dissecting my depressed heart. Oh my. So now... Oh, it's gonna be a puzzle. I was wondering if it was gonna be a puzzle. Okay, we haven't done one of these in a while, so... Yes. I need to get that one over there, which is gonna be easy, but then I need to get this one over there, which also should not be too difficult. I just need to move it like this, right?
Circular formation, yuan-yang formation.
Is that right? Or no, I think I need to move it the other way, maybe.
Try next.
Right? Because then if I go like this way? Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh, I'm so sad. I don't seem to be that sad at all. Alas, everything is but a predetermined program, all smoke and mirrors. Everything is but a daydream of code, never-ending mirage. I didn't go back as ordered, as therein lies the true meaning of separation. But my master could not comprehend, and kept trying to beckon for me. What a poet and a modernist. Come on, let me take you home, little guy. Softly I go, just as softly I came. I softly beckon my leave to the soft exalting sanctum something. Oh my god, he's literally coming with us. Oh my god, fun. It's like we have a little buddy. Wait, we should have something like this all the time, right? Wouldn't that be fun if you could have a little guy that flew around with you? If Cong wouldn't mind it, I'd be fine taking Gloomy Poet off his hands. He'll go travel across the cosmos with us. Okay. Returned. Humans compare depths to the ocean. I am a tsunami in motion. Oh, ocean, a mistress so fickle, but I would rather just eat a pickle. It is very unique. It is. You have a very personal voice. Good job. There's nothing wrong with this new verse I just composed, right? Your poet's back. Isn't that my little Poetic Ingenium? You're finally back. I thought you were taken away by the morning actors. This is all your fault. The moment you booted me up, you entered a gloomy command. You gave me this divine punishment called sadness. Did you ever stop to wonder how I felt? It feels like I was destined to be abandoned by this world, and I continue to repent in self-exile, just to extract another morsel of poetry to ease my sadness. This is all Kong's fault, forcing you to write poetry. It's difficult to understand a robot's sadness. At least look at this. We got a nice little optimistic choice. At least your melancholy can be transformed into verse. It's difficult to understand a robot's sadness. You don't have to understand me. You can't really understand me, just as a flower cannot understand why the rain clouds cry. There's no such thing as true empathy in this world. Why is my master so obsessed with poetry? That sounds like it could be the name of like a light novel. Why is my master so obsessed with poetry? Anyway, well, I write poetry to win the heart of a fair maiden. Sounds like it's not working though, buddy. For love, one of the tritest of all human triteness. My chip has no way of understanding this concept. I have my eye on a girl named Jing Shai, but she shot me down. I heard that she was in love with a poet and that this poet has a whole book of poetry published. But me, I could barely put together a rhyming couplet. I thought to myself, there have to be more solutions than problems in this world, right? As a member of the Artisanship Commission, I may not be able to put together any kind of poetry myself, but these hands of mine could sculpt a different kind of poet, if you get my drift. Yes, as you are an inventor. Oh yeah, so she already likes someone? It wasn't poetry. She projected it was you. Does this really count as having written it yourself if you just have an ingenium do it? I've checked the relevant legislation, and ingenia do not enjoy property rights aboard the Xianzhou. So all the copyrights for all the poems written by it belong to me. Of course it counts as my writing. Oh boy. Cong, you're a mess, I have to say. You're a mess, buddy. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I've built more than just one of these Poet Ingenia, and there's still 3 of them out there who haven't returned. I wonder if they're still running. If you could bring back their Inspo Jade Abakai, then I should be able to craft a poem that'll move my dear Jing Shai. Mushroom, you should be able to pinpoint the locations of the other Poet Ingenia, right? I am a poet, not some piece of navigation software. Found one. The Borderland Poet is over in the Scale Gorge Waterscape Delve. Well, I'll head over there now. I don't even know what to say about all this. That's so proactive. Was it my perseverance for love that moved you to action? I guess it could be the promise of reward, too. Please, Lessels, find these Ingenia, and you'll be my celebrity matchmaker for real. I'll reward you well. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be looking for the rest of these Poet Ingenia. So I'm curious. It sounds like we're gonna be... I'm just guessing of what's gonna happen here. It seems like we're gonna be getting the posters, solving the problems from the posters, and then that's sort of how it's gonna be going. So for now, we're solving this guy's problem. Okay, so gotta go to the Alchemy Commission. Oh, I still have all these puzzles to do. I was actually gonna do that the other day, but I got distracted at some point. I don't remember what happened. I just know that I came here to do puzzles, and then I must have... I think I just logged off or something. Okay. I was gonna say, is this your... This is a poet? I don't know if this is exactly what I would picture when I would be making a poetry ingenium, but, you know, to each their own. Rugged rocks and gorges winding through where clouds hide the peaks from view. A glance back at the journey true. In Waterscape Gorge, I test anew. Who goes there? Dare thou approach this old-timer from behind? Old-timer? How very Borderland poet of you. I have a feeling that we're going to fight our old-timer. I studied in depth all the classics of Borderland poetry of yore, distilling each poet's life essence and style, realizing that each poet had encountered many diverse and rich experiences. I've only been running for 2 months, 12 days, and 8 system hours, and I'm no match for them, so I've changed my personal pronoun to try and fathom the mind of such poets. That's so funny. He's like, I'm pretty young, but, like, I'm trying to, you know, be one of the classics, so I need to treat myself like a classic guy. He's like, yeah, I'm an old guy. I've been alive for, what, 2 months? I've got all the classical poetry knowledge. Oh, your figure's so imposing and tall, while I'm feeble and short. How tragic. Oh my god. Stop it. Ho 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 ho. Is the master still playing around with those soppy limp poems? I don't think the master's doggerel can be considered poetry. Even calling it dog, I don't even know this word, is being generous. Sensible, I do give the master too much credit. Anyway, hand over your Inspo Jade Abacus. Master asked the 2 of us to come and take your Inspo Jade Abacus. Better be a lieutenant than a scholar. What's important isn't whether you're a poet. I think that heading to the battlefield and striking down foes is more important. Are we gonna fight? I've traveled distances to come to the Scale Gorge Waterscape just to show off my skills, but never expected the Cloud Knight's suppression of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus to be over already. I've come in vain. Oh no. Alas, without being baptized in the flames in steel of war, I daren't call any poetry I write true borderland poems. This inspo jade abacus of mine is worthless. I shall destroy it. You don't have... let's just fight then. Get it over with, I guess. Great idea. Let me take the battlefield with you, smashing the inspiration of poetry headfirst into the fierce fighting passion. You really want to fight it out? The air is filled with killing intent, rising like mist and cloud. The cold light shines, blades in formation marching loud, with laughter watching as white blades turn crimson. The Cloud Knights care not for glory, nor their victory. You weren't even here when there was a battle taking place, buddy. Artisanship, commission security, Arumaton, Type C, here to seek guidance. Yep.
Refusing
okay.
toast.
So we're trying out my new team. Oh, fame should be earned at the point of well, glorious armor or something. He was doing more poems. So just as a reminder for how these... Oh, as the nectar of Willow Woods drink ye deep, rush headlong into battle to meet that eternal sleep. That's a good rhyme. It's a good rhyme. So trying to work these characters, I know that you... Oh, remember expressing here, never regret, destroyer of demons, never forget. What is Gallagher's thing again? He puts, so he deals this, and then, oh yeah, when he does his ultimate, it makes this happen. Immediately, okay, skill heals, and then this inflicts besotted, which makes target receive that, and then every time someone, okay. So I should do his ultimate right away, is what I'm getting at.
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Okay, and then for you, I want to do your skill, right? I'm just trying to talk it out. Attack, and then it'll do Ashen Roast, and you can stack the Ashen Roast, and that's a good thing. Okay. We're figuring it out. It's fine.
Think a little more heat.
And how do you see the stacks? Is this the stacks? Where are the stacks of the Ashen Roast? Okay, so there's 2 stacks of it right now. Cool, cool, cool. And now he can do his special single attack.
Enemy targets
Okay.
detected.
And then you, if you were to work with these people, what would your best thing be? So you would deal that, and then removes buff and deals ice damage. Okay. And it increases speed. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Important. Important to know.
Time to make a decision.
Well, we have a lot of skill points, so let's just go ahead with that. Hey, yay, yay. I could probably have stopped this, but I
Enemy
didn't.
data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ooh.
I weep for the departed.
Bad timing there. Bad timing there for sure. Well. Oh, this will probably kill him, so it doesn't really matter.
It too shall fall.
It all doesn't matter because we have a good, strong DPS. Okay. Alright, alright. Here you go, my Inspo Jade Abacus. I've got no complaints or regrets in this life. That's enough melodrama out of you. Take care, brave warrior. Take care. I've located the next poet over in Starskiff Haven. Let's go. Hmm? Is that... Oh, from Cong. Okay. Do you manage to recover the Inspo Jade Abakai without a hitch? Found one. Oh, that's great. I actually don't have many friends, so I wanted to ask you about some relationship stuff. Oh, brother. Is that alright? I'm not an expert, but ask away. Girls usually like precious gifts with a little sentimental meaning, right? What makes, Jingshai so different? She asked me to throw away my gift. What exactly did you give her? A padlock? to show our hearts are locked together. I get it. This thing is really a bit outdated. Also, the allegory of locking up the heart of your intended is out of touch with this generation's concept of love. But at the very least, this padlock is still inlaid with gold and jade and should be worth quite a bit. Do girls really not like it? It's not exactly... It's a bit out of... Like, I feel like the only girl who would probably want this, I think she would have to be as equally out of touch as he is. You know. Where did you get that from, Cong? I didn't buy it. It's a treasure passed down from my past life. You don't even understand its value. After my hatching rebirth, I held this thing in my hand. The elders all said it was, said it represented a fate of jade and gold, so they sent me to the artisanship commission for further studies. I thought it would be very appealing to girls. Sigh, I just didn't expect Jingshai to be a girl who went against the norm and looked at jewelry like dirt. No matter, I'll think of another gift to make her happy. You know, it is also a possibility that in the end of all of this, I think Jingshai just might not be interested. Anything else to say? I've got no complaints or regrets in this life. Good for you, Borderland poet. Okay. You know, I don't know if... I can't say I know if Kong's gonna succeed in his mission of love, but...
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
Okay. Sorry, I've just never heard that line before. Oh, look at this guy. Graceful poet. He looks pretty graceful. Okay. I know why you're here, Croak. But before we address that, please answer my question. What about writing poetry is of the most importance? Oh my gosh. The most important thing about poetry, surely it is... Oh, he thinks it is depression. It's about subject and theme. It's about rhythm and style. It's about emotion and meaning. For me, it's about emotion and meaning. Ugh, although I don't like it when it doesn't sound good. But, you know... That's right, I can see that you have a deep understanding of poetry, Croak. Look, the most important thing about writing poetry is capturing those simple human emotions which resonate with everyone. And of all the simple human emotions, the pain of separation and the longing for eventual return is the most universal across all peoples. But alas, Croak, I've been waiting all day here on this jetty, but haven't managed to brew up the requisite emotions to compose a poem of departures. What do you mean by poem of departures? Poems aren't spaceships. Can it come just by waiting? 'Tis hard to meet and hard to say goodbye. A poem that describes human emotion when parting from others is called a poem of departures. Okay, gotcha. I curse the convenience of modern-day transport and communications aboard the Lawfu. People depart, yet don't have to worry about when they'll return. There's no earnest pleading, no heartfelt emotion, Croak. That's funny. The thought of how easy and satisfied goodbyes have become makes me want to stomp my feet in rage, even though I can't actually reach the ground. That is so funny. You just don't have the mindset that can see goodbyes. Can't you just make do and write whatever? Sorry, pardon me, I just yawned. I'll say the first one. When you put it like that, can you, Croak? It's hopeless just waiting here. Please, help me find what I'm looking for. There has to be an emotional parting scene nearby. Oh my god, we're gonna go find someone who's having an emotional parting. You know the tropes. The Voyager saying farewell to his family, the star-crossed lovers bidding goodbye, parting friends, that kind of thing. If you see anything, help me snap a photo. Alright, I'll help you snap a photo of a parting scene. Thank you, Croak. Don't worry, I just need to see that human emotion of parting and the poem would write itself. Then I can give you my inspo jade abacus and you'll be done with your mission. Thank you, nice and easy. Okay, so we can take some pictures of some parting scenes. This is fun. I'm actually now wondering if this part of the mission is going to be the whole mission. I'm not sure yet. Like if this whole thing helping Cong is going to end up being the whole thing. Use the function to take... Oh, yeah. Hello, please don't forget your luggage. I'd love to see what they're saying more. But... Alright. Were you taking a photo just now? Show me the photo now. Hurry up. I know, I'm like, we're just snapping strange photos of people. Look, this is the photo I just took. After scrutinizing the photo, the unknown lady returns your phone to you with relief. The photo looks very nice. If you're good at editing photos, please help make my face smaller. Thanks. Oh, by the way, what were you taking pictures of? I'm taking pictures of good-looking people on Xianzhou, all genders included. That's so funny. I feel like that... That's really funny, I just have to say it. I see. I just arrived on Luofu and got off the star skiff when you took my photo. I've got to go. Remember to edit my photo before sending it to me. That's so funny. She's just like, okay, just make sure it's a cute one, please. That's so funny. Okay. Oh, we got something going over here. Oh, I really want to take you with me. Then why did you leave me behind? Ooh, drama. What's going on here, guys? Oh, I really want to take you with me. Then why did you leave me behind? Your family all said I'm not a go-getter and I'm not career-focused. Oh, now you're trying to focus on your career? Nice excuse. Why haven't you tried to focus on your career sooner? Who was it who once whispered something cringy romantic lines into my ears? Chonghua, I'll love you forever until the Mara comes. Why are you bringing that up? We were young back then. We've been together for nearly 200 years now, but I still can't afford to buy a house in the Luofu. Wow, the economy is really bad here. Oh my god. You can work for 200 years and still not be able to afford a house. I can't just let you live in a cramped rental apartment with me for the rest of our lives, can I? Don't go. I can help repay the mortgage. Wow, that's a bit of a depressing love story there. Okay. Okay, so like these ones. Boop. Come back here. Mom, I won't change my mind. I've already got my ticket to the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I have to join up with the Verdant Knights and make my contribution, just like the general of the Yaoqing. You left your ticket at home. I was planning on sneaking out so you wouldn't be sad about it, but you noticed it right away. I won't stop you. I just want to remind you to check the time on the ticket. What? The ticket is for tomorrow. Come home now. That is so funny. She was planning on running away, but she wasn't even gonna... She was gonna have to be out for a whole day, missing her trip. Oh my god. That's so funny. That's so funny. We've taken 3 pictures now, but only one of them was actually of like a sad parting scene. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Oh, another parent-child parting, it looks like. I'm 62 years old, Dad. I've been aboard the Xianzhou Juming 3 times. Be careful out there. Dad, go home. I'm going to buy some oranges. You stay put and don't go anywhere. Okay, we got another one. Aww. It is quite sentimental watching people say goodbye like that, all sentimentally. I, for one, am not a fan of goodbyes. Nope. Nope. There's been times where I've said goodbye to, like, my friends or family at airports, and I'm just, like, crying for the rest of the day. Okay. Here we are. I heard that you are an enthusiast for distant sojourns, sir. Are you satisfied with this trip? I am a short-life species. To visit the Celestial Hall during my days is more than enough to sate me. You're too kind, sir. It's just like any human world here. Let us say our goodbyes then, for I fear we ne'er shall meet again. When the time comes, I'll return to the dust, whence I'll task you with a traveling quest. Please bring my ashes back to the Shansho, and spread far and yonder wherever you may go. Wow, it's quite a request. That's... Sir, that's an extremely romantic idea you have there, but I'm just worried that the Lawfu Public Security Management regulations will not agree. Yeah, it's a bit gross. Take me to my place of resting. Carefree travels interesting. Woo ha ha. What is woo ha ha? Woo ha ha. These guys are silly. Well, looks like we have our evidence here. Yeah, I definitely totally missed the humor in this game. I'm enjoying it so much. So I never heard that song before. So many things to stop and see. Especially because, you know, all the time when I come on here just to do, like, farming and stuff, I usually don't have my audio, like, I don't have my headphones in, so I don't hear anything that's happening. Okay, hello. Oh, we're back. How did it go? Did you capture any emotional parting scene? Here you are. Bloop. In life, there are more partings than gatherings. Lubricant is trickling down my bionic eyes as I don't have a tear gland. It just has oil coming out. I must write a poem dedicated to this heartbreaking scenery. Yay or nay? Nay, don't waste your time. Yeah. Great. What kind of parting poem should this poem talk about? The parting of children who travel far from their parents, the parting of a couple in love, the parting of close friends. Ooh, those all sound very sad. Let's do the close friends. Rare is a true companion, a good friend about to depart. The separation is vast and the journey arduous, causing worry for the loneliness that will follow. The world is full of trials and tribulations. Life's myriad ways are nothing more than this. I travel on a skiff as a wandering stranger, drifting along as on a divine river. Should those who know me on the Lawfu query my life, I'll say my heart is just as still as pure and righteous as jade. I'll say our paths shall reconvene among the stars. I'll say I'm living from him. Should those who know me on the Lawfu query my life, I'll say our paths shall reconvene among the stars. Yes. A nice full circle type of ending. I travel on a raft as a wandering stranger, drifting along as on a divine river. Should those who know me on the Lawfu query my life, I'll say our paths shall reconvene among the stars. Are you sure this is what you want to write? Yeah, that's it. I've engraved this poem on the Inspo Jade Abacus to commemorate the experience of today. Here you go. Now there's only one Poetic Ingenium left. Okay, great. Oh. Some more love advice needed, Cong. Oh. Emergency, emergency. Someone saw the Poetic Genius Ingenium I built in the spare time bookshop. Don't let it escape. Oh my god. Okay, on my way. Looks like a silly goldfish. You'll know it when you see it. Come to think of it, this one's quite impressive. It went straight to the bookstore to collect data. Now that's smart. All these other ones were just like, well, if I want to write about battling, to go to the battlefield. Oh, if I want to be sad, I guess I'll just sit in a dark corner. Oh, if I want to write about something sentimental, I'll sit on a dock. But he's like, hey, if I want to write a poem, I'm going to go to the bookstore. By the way, the person who reported this said when he saw it, it was swaying its head while commenting on drifting clouds. What a coincidence. I heard that Miss Jing Chai's ex is Guyu, the author of Drifting Clouds. Interesting. That guy has a lot of influence in the literary world. If I can surpass his writings, I'll definitely win Jing Shai's heart. It might be a foolhardy... You don't... I wouldn't say it's hopeless, Kong, but I also wouldn't really say you have a gift. Not to be too harsh. I won't belittle myself. With my ingenious help, I'll surely surpass him. By the way, when you get there, can you help me buy a copy of Drifting Clouds? I want to study it more. I used to think the works written by my romantic rival were full of campy, lovey-dovey nonsense, so I was annoyed and didn't want to read them. But as the saying goes, know thy enemy and thine enemies are few and far between. So far, Miss Jingshai, I'm throwing caution... So for Miss Jingshai... so for Miss Jingshai, I'm throwing caution to the wind. Alright, I'm used to it. I'll do it. I'm Lessel's the errand boy. Okay. Alright, then I guess we are going to Exalting Sanctum then. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
There you are. What else was I supposed to look for? Oh yeah, the book. Lessels, look, it's right there. Surely it's the wily Cong sent you here to crack the whip. The task at hand a tedious slog, my duties wait hard to equip. Very... how do you call it? The way that the syllables go, it's meticulous. My brain's not working. What kind of virus did you catch? How many? How about you hand over your information guidance? Hey, learn some manners when you've got downtime. Do you think I'm happy speaking in that rhythm all the time? It's so inefficient. As an ingenium, I have no choice. If my master wants me to study poetry, I must read of them in spades. Poetry relies on the special rhythm of language. Only the permutations that conform to the rhythm can be considered a poem. Master Cong has created me to master the standard of poetry. As long as your rhythm and counterparts meet my standard, I'll hand over my Inspo Jade Abacus. Otherwise, stop disturbing my poetry study. So, as long as your rhythm and counterpoints meet my standard, how will I show that? This is a piece of cake for me. How can you test me when you're not competent? That's so rude. We're not that rude. We're not that person. I'll say this is a piece of cake. First, I'll test your rhythm. Poets often use words with the same rhyme regularly in a verse to create an artistic echo-like effect. Listen carefully. The first line is, picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. Picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. Oh, okay. This is gonna be hard. I feel like I'm taking a English test. Okay. Picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. My sleeves leave a silhouette. I have a good meal that is hard to forget. Wait. Picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. I just counted on my fingers. That was like, what, 13 syllables? I have a good meal that is hard to forget. No. I saw a jade pillow and a luxurious kitchen. That's too long. I listened to the wind rolling up the curtains. Oh, I don't know. I'm really bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Okay, no anxiety. Picking chrysanthemums and drinking wine at sunset. I saw a jade pillow and probably, if we're doing it, the sunset, forget. I have a good meal that is hard to forget. Oh, I don't think he likes it. Okay, we made it. This is so scary. Guys, this is the scariest mission we've ever done. The sky matches with the earth, the rain matches with the wind, the great land matches with the vast sky, the flowers matches with the mountain, the red sun matches with the blue sky. Okay, so that was with the earth, then the wind, then the sky, the mountain. The red sun matches with the blue sky. Oh, this is so hard. Counterpoint is about contrasting or combining two terms, phrases, or clauses with opposite meanings. That is hard. Sorry, I don't know why I gasped. Guys, I'm not good at grammar quizzes and things like this. Okay. Okay, so wait. Explain it again to me. Explain it again to me, metrical poet. Contrasting or combining two terms, phrases, or clauses with opposite meanings. My speech is so... Sky matches earth, rain matches wind. Land matches sky. Flower matches mountain. Red sun matches with blue sky. I think I see what you mean. My speech is silver. Silence is golden. Oh my god. That one just sounds good. My speech is silver and my silence is okay. 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 Nice, thank you. Okay, great. I'll give you the inspo Jade Abacus and this Drifting Clouds. Oh my god, well that was easy. I'm not a fan of the Drifting Clouds, as the verses do not follow a certain pattern. Still, I must say this is a good poem that stirs my heart. Let's go and find Master Cong. Okay, bye, metrical poet. Anything else to say? I realized we didn't say anything else to the elegant poet. They mock and scoff, my rigid stance they jest, yet I, in turn, deride their roots long lost. Your splendid deed, deserving my acclaim, I commend thee, for thou hast truly shown. Thank you. Bye. I feel like I'm taking the long way around. Oh well. Cycrane with the moniker Stonker? Why is this guy called Stonker? Is this one of those Cycranes that I'm supposed to be looking for? Wasn't that a thing where I met someone had lost all these Cycranes? I've not kept up with that. Anyway, we've collected all the inspo Jade Abaci. Thanks for your hard work. Leave them to me. Here you go. Mushroom, I'll engrave the talismans in that inspo Jade Abaci into your brain so that you can write the most beautiful love poem. Oh! I have reservations about this. Is Mushroom gonna have a whole new personality now? It should be done now. Mushroom, try writing something. Give me some key words. Cong loves Jingshai. How about that? That isn't helpful at all. Isn't Jingshai a fan of the Drifting Clouds? Do you want a love poem like that? Oh, you're right. Let me take a look at the Drifting Clouds. Yeah, I guess we haven't even looked at it. When your graceful figure blends in with the pure dance of stars, nature becomes peaceful and orderly. My dog just barked. Mushroom, I want something like that. Let me try. I think our gloomy mushroom is about to cook. I don't know. The algorithm is being generated. I offer you whatever insight my reflections may hold. Whatever creativity and frankness my life. I offer you the spark of emotions that the Videodora could never have. I offer you all the love I could muster that I have saved somehow. Oh, Lessos, could you add one more sentence for me? Okay, dog, you better stop barking, girl. I don't know if you can even hear my dog barking, but every single time she barks, my brain's like, okay, wait, so it was like, okay. I offer you whatever insight my reflections may hold, whatever creativity and frankness my life. I offer you the spark of emotion. I have to say, somehow, that love which I've been holding on to since I was born. Whoa. The love that is untouched by joy, by adversities. Huh? Maybe being direct is good, or maybe being direct is cringe. Jingshai, I love you. Yeah. Yeah, but what if maybe she wants directness. I don't know. Exactly, Cong. You know, we're both pragmatic here. It's good to be direct. Even if Guyu were here, the poem would still be written this way. Lessels, I'll pluck up the courage to confess to Jingshai again. Please come with me to witness it. Why does he want us to witness it? I absolutely will, though. Oh my god. Rooting for him. Where is it going to be? Where am I going? Where is this? I don't even know where this is. Oh, is this, yeah, this is, what do you call it? It's that one commission, you know. Fu Xuan's place. Divination Commission, thank you. Thank you, map. Divination Commission.
10101.
Fu Xuan's planes. Oh, there she is. Okay. Hey, girl. Oh no, she really doesn't like him. I'm scared for you, Jingsha. Why are you here again? I already told you. No, I'm no longer the Cong you know. I've written the most beautiful poem for you. Please listen till the end. Oh. I was once in love with a poet, but that doesn't mean I'll like every poet I meet. Do you understand? I don't understand. Oh, Cong, you should understand. Cong, you should really understand. What if the guy she liked once was blonde? Does that mean she'll only like blondes? I don't think so. Fine, just read it. I offer you whatever insight my reflections may hold, whatever creativity and frankness my life. I offer you the spark of emotions that the videodera could never have. I offer you all the love I could muster that I have saved somehow. Jingchai, I love you. Ooh, the crossed arms. This is much better than the dog roll before, but I can't feel your affection. You didn't write this, did you? No. I've made some poet ingenia. The poems they write are considered mine, and you know what? You can have as many poems like this as you want. If you like it, I can write more for you. Thank you, but I'm sorry, I can't accept it. Please go home. I'm actually really curious if you choose a different poem ending, if she has a different answer. I'm very curious. My throat. This is bad. I should check on Cong. First, I want to see if she has anything to say. You must be Kong's friend. Let's catch up with Cong first. Let's catch up? Like, you too? You're coming also? Where am I going? Where is he? Oh, he ran away.
1010.
Oh, he ran all the way. he just started running. Poor guy. Okay, we're here now. What was that? Oh, this. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that's very enjoyable. Okay, anyway. I failed again. Mushroom, do you have a better poem? Being a poet won't win the heart of Miss Jingshai. Please face the facts, the music. You don't need a poet ingenium from the start. If you have the best poems in the world, they won't help you. But yeah, you don't need a poem from the start. This is difficult to hear as it denies the meaning of my existence, yet you're right. None of what we've done so far has anything to do with Miss Jingshai. Master, you've adopted the most expensive but least efficient solution, writing love poems for the issue of winning the heart of Miss Jingshai. Love poems cannot replace care and communication, true. Have you made the effort to understand Jingshai? Have you just been writing poems so far? Her ex is a poet, so she must be into people who write poems. You've never made the effort to understand Jingshai. You're just jealous of the poet whom she dated before, yet jealousy is a useless emotion. I don't feel like giving up yet. Can you help me again? Oh, a mushroom is not in the position to teach you things like this. Lessels and I will help you find out Jingshai's preferences. You should prepare a gift that she likes and a moving speech. When an opportunity arises, you'll do another love confession. How do you know so much about this, mushroom? When I was wandering outside, I downloaded books about romantic relationships, such as The Key to a Good Long Life Species Relationship. Yet I don't have the need for love. Oh, this is depressing. I'm so happy that this gloomy mushroom has ended up in a mission. It makes me so happy. Lessels, let's get in touch with Jingshai's colleagues and friends. Perhaps we can gain some useful info for my master. Okay. I'm sure we can. Okay. Let us go there. Bong, bong, bong. Hey, coworkers. Matrix Manager. Huixing. It's you, Lessels. Is there something you need? I'd like to ask you about Jingshai. Jingshai, our managing diviner, I don't know. As her colleague, I shouldn't comment about her in public. Jingshai has a great personality and excels at what she does. She's an amazing colleague. Have you heard about her? What kind of person is she attracted to? Shouldn't you ask her directly? Forget it. I understand. I'm sure many are interested in such a lovely lady like her. Still, most suitors end up being disappointed. I think you will be no exception. I didn't say I was interested, or but why? If the rumor is right, Jingshai has gone through too many memorable relationships. To put it bluntly, she can't feel the excitement of being in a relationship anymore now. Oh. She's too experienced. She's like, y'all are boring. I've had enough. She might have a youthful look, but her soul has aged. Her heart will not flutter for anyone again. Interesting. And then, what do you think, Mingyue? I'm busy. When I tell me, I'd like to ask you about Jingshai. Although I'm a diviner, I don't gossip about others. The girl looked around. After making sure the coast was clear, she turned to you with eyes filled with excitement. She is a gossiper. Tell me, what do you want to know? Well, what about our hobbies? It's undoubtedly writing and reciting poems. Jingshai's hobbies are quite old-fashioned. Oh, you want to know about her other hobbies? Among us, she's the most serious about her profession. When she's free, she'll do divination and predict the future. The questions she asks are mostly about her relationship, but the results are not very accurate. I'm tempted at times to give her a plaque that reads Genius Diviner as her birthday gift. And what kind of person? I've discussed this with my colleagues before. I think Jingshai is into people who are unpredictable and romantic. As for why, well, it's been ages since she dated someone. I think it's been a century. She was deeply in love with Guyu, the great poet. I heard that she still keeps the unity lock from him as she can't move on from the relationship. Are you saying... Maybe she's, is it like, yeah, I was gonna say, is it the same as like or, you know, a similar type of lock to the one Cong? I think it's the same as this one. You can't expect any surprises from the things men give you. Their gifts are either tiny stones polished into unique shapes or small cheap crafts that can be bought anywhere. A guy even wanted to gift me the name to a star once. Oh, please. Once the Xianzhou sails off, I can't even see the star anymore. That's really funny. Okay. Interesting information.
Did the Divination Commission put able...
I'm very curious. Okay, Jingshai. Looking for me? I'm Kong's friend. Can we talk? I see. How can I help you, Kong's friend? Do you still have Guyu? Oh my, you're just like Cong. He always asks me questions that make me uncomfortable from the get-go. Sorry, ma'am. However, I don't mind answering this one if it means you'll give up. I don't love Guyu anymore, but that doesn't mean I'll accept Cong. Why did you ask Cong to throw away the Unity Lock? That was the lock he held in his hand when he underwent hatching rebirth. Yet that lock means nothing to me now. You also have a lock like that, don't you? Please stop bothering me. Okay, current working theory, I don't know if it fully works because I'm a little bit confused on the timeline still, but is it possible that Cong was the great poet Guyu in his previous incarnation, and he to remember Jingshai, maybe he somehow held on to his lock during his rebirth? I don't know. Do you have anything you like? New clothes and jewelry? Still, I won't accept them if they're from Cong. Why do you find Cong unattractive? Cong is a great guy. Unlike his previous lifetime, he is very talented in the manufacturing of ingenia. I just won't fall in love with anybody anymore. This isn't Kong's fault. Just tell Cong that when you get back. Anything else to say? Looking for me? Oh, can we say more? Ooh. Well, let me see the other option for this one. Why are you so sure about that? Please stop bothering me. Oh, okay. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know if we've been much help. I don't know. I have my little theory, but I don't know if that, you know, I don't think that'll really help us. I'm not sure. Where'd he go? Cong? Oh my god, he went all the way back to Exalting Saint. Can you let me know when you're gonna go that far away, sir? It's kind of a long trip.
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
Well, how do you say that name? Ryoyue? What do you mean by that? I just want to know who Jingshai likes. I've said it 3 times. It's you, but it's not you. Then it has to be that. It has to be she liked his previous incarnation? Is that it? And does she know that it's him? I'm not sure. I can't reveal too many details, but there is nothing wrong with this result. Cong, have you finished writing the poem? Oh, you're back. Have you gathered any info? You tell Cong all the information you gathered, including what Jingshai wanted you to convey. Yes, that she'll never like anyone again or whatever. Thank you. I see Guyu has already gone through the hatching rebirth. Still, I feel like I've missed out on something. Guyu has undergone the hatching rebirth? Just like you, Guyu is a Vidyadhara, loves Jingshai, has a unity lock, and has probably gone through the hatching rebirth, so you're probably Guyu. If my guess is right, in Kong's former life, he was Guyu. Yep. Do you mean I was Guyu in my former life? I'm the poet I've been jealous of so far? So that means it's you, but it's not you means, do you have evidence? Take a closer look at your unity lock. Cong and you examined the beautiful lock, a phrase that read, I love Jingshai is engraved near the keyhole. How did you miss this? Cong, how did you not see that? you were rebirthed into this world with this in your hand and you didn't inspect every single inch of it? Come on. Rookie mistake. The engraving was no longer clear due to the passage of hundreds of years. After checking it repeatedly, the two of you are even more certain of what the phrase meant. I didn't engrave the words. Was I really Guyu in my former life? Jingshai and I are fated to be together. I'm bursting with confidence now. I have to confess to her again. Then you just get rejected. Well, let's go. I'm up for hyping him now. I feel like he has a chance now that we know the truth. If Jingshai turns me down again, I'll show her our love token. I'm sure she'll be surprised and curious about my identity. We're like 99% sure right now she doesn't know that Cong is Guyu. I wonder if her feelings would change if she knew that he was. I don't know. Cause I don't know how she feels now. Let's pick a gift for her. Come and help me think of what to buy. Get Salesby to make a plaque that reads Genius Diviner. Oh, that was a suggestion from that one person. Go to Cloud Breath Sleeves and buy some beautiful clothes. She said she'd want clothes and stuff and jewels and stuff, but she said she wouldn't really care if it's from him. Go to the Iridescent Parlor to buy the latest Jade Abacus model. I don't know. What if I picked the wrong one? I'm scared. I don't know. I'm just gonna look at this one. Oh. Hopefully she likes it. I don't know. Where do I go? Where am I going? Here is where I'm going. Starscape Haven.
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
I can't wait to meet Jiao Chu. I think it's gonna be awesome. Oh, by the way, this is so random. Some of you will probably miss this, but I ended up getting I got Yukong. Because while I was, farming for stuff, I was doing the, what do you call it? Oh my god, what the heck do you call that? Forgotten Hall. I was doing Forgotten Hall because I realized I had not even gone back and done it since like the first time I did it on camera with you guys. It didn't feel interesting enough for me to do it on camera, but off camera I went and did the rest of the, whatever the first area was, on that. And I ended up unlocking Yukong, so that was nice.
Take a peek! It's your
Last 3 days, get yours now while stocks last. Bugga bugga. I'd like to order a plaque that reads Genius Diviner. As long as you can afford it, I can even make one that reads the Unparalleled Diviner Supreme of the Universe. I'm not sure. I've asked her to meet me at the Starskiff Haven. She seems to have something to tell me too. I must have succeeded this time? I have a bad feeling about this. Don't jinx it. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm curious if this is one of the missions where you can change the outcome by what the choice you choose is. I'm curious about that. Stainless steel plaque. In the middle of the reward plaque is written Genius Diviner. Your talent and knowledge are as solid as stainless steel. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully we chose right. I'd feel bad if I messed it all up for him. Okay. Where is she? Oh, up there. Okay.
Tuskpear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
The words that you just spoke were so confusing to me. I did not understand what I thought you were speaking like Simlish for a second. That was so weird. Okay. Hey. I thought you would come alone, but it doesn't matter. Please, forget about me, Cong. I've written a poem and prepared a gift for you. Lessel, the gift? Give it to me. I love that we're just, like, 100% his wingman. And I love that this all happened just because we, like, found his poster. Just because we were running some errands for the Realm Keeping Commission. Stainless steel. Oh, I'm curious what, can I read? Ugh, I wish I could, oh, I really wanted to read what these would say. So the auspicious, whatever that is, this is the abacus. A new generation flagship jade abacus. Its off-white material feels exquisite to the touch. Never buy an old jade abacus. They put out new models all the time. And then, Cloudbreath sleeves limited vertical collar jacket. The Nimbus Chronicle series woolen crop jacket. Cloudbreath is tailored using pure silk. The Cloudbreath sleeves clothes are delicate, ethereal, and expensive. I don't know. Hopefully she likes it. Oh my god. Just ellipses. Okay. Cong, you don't get it. You're a great person, and I can feel your sincerity. However, I just can't fall in love with anyone anymore. This has nothing to do with you. I'm not just anyone. I'm Guyu's reincarnation. Look, you also have a unity lock like this. Guyu held this lock tightly in his hand before he underwent the hatching rebirth in the moonlight. He hoped to continue his relationship with you after the reincarnation. That is just his wishful thinking, which is why I want you to throw the lock away. You are not him, and he isn't related to you. You should search for your own happiness, not the shadow of someone else's joy. So is it sort of a case where it's not that she, like, wouldn't want to be with him, but is it a thing where she's, like, because she, like, loved Guyu, that she's like, oh, well, now you have a new life, a new chance to, like, be with someone else. Maybe that's what it is. Like, she's trying to be, like, selfless or something. But I'm not pursuing Guyu's happiness. Cong, I don't want to get your hopes up. You still have passion for love, but I don't. You'll just be a parched man dying of thirst in a desert, with me incapable of reciprocating your emotions. No matter how many times you confess in the future, I'll just keep rejecting you. Oh no. I really hope he gives up on me. Perhaps this is the best ending. After helping him so much, I'm gonna root for him a little bit. I understand, but... Cong, for the Vidyadhara, the hatching rebirth will wash away their memory. However, for some reason, after every reincarnation of Guyu, he will always find me and immediately fall head over heels for me. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, that's kind of precious. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I thought it was romantic and fun too in the beginning. He was a cloud knight at some point and a diviner working with me at some other point, and was also once a poet who wrote poems for me. For Cong, it's his first time meeting me, and the feelings he has for me are new, but for me, this has been my 4th reunion with him. Short-life species couples easily make promises about eternal love, but once you live long enough, you'll discover how life slowly deprives you of your feelings. I used to do wild things for love too, but now love does not leave a single ripple in my heart. I don't want to lie to Cong, so I hope he can give up as early as possible. I want to hear more stories about you. Ooh, yes. Fine, but there's not much to tell. You're very faithful to your lover, but your love life is pretty complicated. Just like your short life species, I've experienced breakups and reconciliations in my love life too. Everything has got to do with the previous incarnations of Cong. That's so interesting how, like, her coworker was like, oh, like, she's had a lot of dating experience, but it turns out all of the dating was with Cong in his previous incarnations. Every previous incarnation of Cong is jealous of the talent of his predecessor. While Cong is jealous of Guyu, Guyu was jealous of the Cloud Knight before him. I think it's time to end this absurd love cycle. Is it because you're a long-life species? I can't say it applies to everyone. Just imagine a short-life species couple that has been together for 50 or 60 years. They might still love each other, but they won't be as enthusiastic as when they were young. True. I mean, for some people, yeah. Even if the relationship can last for a millennium, they will be just two people living together. Perhaps short-life species are best suited to enjoy the sweetness of love. Cong's case is special. Do you mean how he manages to find me after every reincarnation? I find it interesting too. When it happened for the first time, I thought it was very romantic and we were meant to be together. On the second time, I thought we'd have no problem loving him for another 10 lifetimes. But now, I'm sorry to say I have no feelings for him at all. Head to the Exalting Sanctum and find Cong. How's this gonna end? I don't know if Kong's gonna be able to be with her in the end. It seems like she just is over it and wants to move on, you know? And like, she just doesn't feel as
there is always
strong anymore? I don't know. Where is he? Oh, is he down there? He's down there, isn't he? Ugh, I went all the way over here. I'm making such a big deal out of nothing. I'm so dramatic. Okay. Ay. Oh, he's over with... Oh my god. Cong, are you dead? Cong, wake up. Gloomy, did you kill him? Cong. Cong, wake up. Okay. His slow blinking eyes. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. Uh-oh. Hi. Could you please scooch over a bit? Oh, I'm so sad. Are you a mushroom now? Yes, I am a mushroom. Forget it. I'm no longer a mushroom, but please let me lie down to heal my broken heart. You're a sorrowful sigh at the end of the world, while I'm just a tiny screw. I'm at a loss, helpless, in ways to mend your broken heart. Thanks, Lessels. Just leave me alone here. I'll feel better after some time. Well, you sure can, because you're Cong. Will you keep trying to win her heart? I won't give up. After all, I'm Cong. Here's your reward. When I get over it, I'll be my usual self again. Is it over? It's over. Oh, Cong. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you again. Anyway, what's he say now? Just leave me alone for that some time. What about you, Gloomy Poet? Who would have thought that Cong was gloomy too? Don't worry about him. I'm watching over him. Just let him rest for a little, and he'll be fine after. After this trifle is over, I'm better off continuing as Gloomy Mushroom. Is that truly the end? Oh, Cong, I really hope you're able to rekindle your love. I feel like... Oh, what's this? Oh, Long Life Species 1. Do I have the others for that? Anyway, I'm really curious about if, you know, maybe one day he'll be able to rekindle his love with her. I don't know, because, like, obviously she's kind of just, like, over the spark of love now. Like, it's just not interesting. You know, she's been alive for, like, 1,000 years, so I get it. But who knows? Maybe Kong will do something this time that none of her previous iterations of him have ever done, and maybe she'll get a new spark in her. I don't know. But I don't know if we'll ever know what truly happens with them. Did I get an achievement or something? I did. Okay. What was that? You have your literary talent recognized by the Metrical. Oh, fantastic. I'm curious, just to be sure, let me just like go to a different place and make sure I don't get like a update message or something. You know how they do that sometime. Like, let's just go here. Bloop.
Wherever crowds gather,
I think that's the end, because you know sometimes they give you like, they send you like a text message being like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm over it, it's fine. But okay, I really enjoyed that mission. I thought it was fun to see like all the different types of poetry, and then seeing how he combined them together to make his confession. And then it was fun being right about him being a reincarnation of Guyu before before they actually told me. That was fun. I like being right sometimes. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think what I really love about the adventure missions, not just in, you know, the Lafu, but in this game in general, I just really like how, like, I feel like the Trailblaze missions are just like very story focused. Like, you know, you get to learn a little bit about some characters so far, is what I've known. I mean, for some of them you learn about like the characters way more, right? Like, I feel like back in Boulder Town, like I felt like we like learned a lot about like Zila and like Branya, like their characters through the Trailblaze mission. But I feel like in this Trailblaze mission, like the stuff here so far, there's been a lot less like character stuff, except for the stuff with Dan Heng. Dan Heng had like a growth thing going on. But I'm kind of losing my point here. What I'm trying to say is the Trailblaze missions focus a lot on story, but I feel like the adventure missions do a great job on like fleshing out the worlds, and like, I don't know, just like it really does flesh out the world. It makes it feel so much more vibrant and alive, because there's not too much like exploration like within the Trailblaze missions. Like, you go to the different places, but it's not like they're like go to the places and meet all these people and do all these things. So I kind of like that in the adventure missions. You kind of get the opportunity to like actually kind of understand a bit about what's going on. It's a bit like that a little bit in some of the companion missions. I've noticed some of the companion missions are more, they're more of like a bit of unexpected thing every time for me. Sometimes you learn a bit more about the characters and their story. Sometimes you get some lore drops, and then sometimes it's just like, yeah, we're gonna run around the Xian show. It's gonna be lots of fun. Enjoy. Like, but yeah, that's why I really enjoy the adventure missions, because it definitely makes me feel more connected to this world. I feel like if I didn't do adventure missions and I just continued on with the Trailblaze mission, it would kind of just be like, okay, done with Lafu, check on to the next one. So I've really enjoyed doing these, and I definitely want to continue to keep doing them as we go on to the next places. I have heard from some people that the like Trailblaze missions in the next two places we go like are longer than the missions here, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know if it's gonna be long in a bad way or a good way, but like I'm just excited to get some more of the story fleshed out. Anyway, that's enough rambling about this. I think now would be a good time to go ahead and start Kafka's mission. I think the first thing is a text message that she sent. In here, I almost checked the mailbox instead. Yes, anonymous. Okay. It says, from Anonymous, Lessels come to the Lessels come to the Divination Commission alone. I'll send you the coordinates. Don't tell anyone. Sincerely yours, Kafka. Okay, so we have 3 possible responses. You're still on the Helloooo. I don't believe you're Kafka. Or I won't heed your requests. I'm not just gonna say I don't heed your requests. You might hear my dog moving around right now. I don't know if you can hear that. She's making herself a comfy bed. I'm sorry if you hear her. It's making me laugh. Okay. But I won't heed your requests. That seems anti-intuitive to playing the mission. Or you're still on the Helloooo. I am interested in wondering, but I don't think she'll tell me just by asking. I don't believe you're Kafka. That is true. We don't really have any proof that this is Kafka. Anyone could send us this message. I don't believe it. I mean, I do believe it, but like, I need proof. So you're safe, Kafka. Where's the proof? A selfie. Oh my god, that's so funny. Who would have thought we got a selfie from Kafka? Okay, that's so funny. No face though. She's like, no. Okay, that's so funny. There's our proof, I guess. Is that enough? Blade's Mara symptoms are getting serious. I can't leave before he recovers. But you know, the bounty on his head has not been canceled yet. He is still the top 1 criminal on the Xian show. I need you, Lessels. Come find me. Why? Coordinates. I won't be going. Contact me again. Interesting. I want to go. Coordinates. Okay, where are you at? You received a location message. You'll be here. I'll wait. You'll be here. I'll wait. You'll be here. I'll wait. Okay? I don't really know. Okay, letter from a strange woman. Mission accepted. Okay. And what did that say on there? Oh, there's optional things. Ask Himiko and Welt's opinion. Optional report Kafka to the seat of divine foresight. Will that change what happens in the mission if I do one of those? Oh my god, wait. Okay, so I have it. I don't want to like ruin the mission. Will it like cancel the mission if I report her? Okay, well, I want to ask Himiko and Welt's opinion. Like, they're probably on the Express, right? I'm guessing so, right? Or do I? Yeah. They're probably here somewhere. So just get me in there. I can only assume they're here. And I'm on the party train, the party car. Okay. I don't know why I didn't recognize Pom Pom for a second. I was like, who is that? So can I ask them? Is that what?
Oh, back so soon?
Yes, show Kafka's message.
Really? So she's still on the Xianzhou.
Oh, she's like, this is tea. Okay, what do you think I should do? Can you go instead of me? What do you think I should do?
Me? I'd suggest you go yourself.
Okay.
Even if you don't want any more dealings with her, it's best to say that to her in person.
True.
Reading this message, it seems like she may really need your help.
Okay.
As a passenger of the Express, I don't want anything to do with the Stellaron Hunters. But she does have a deep connection with you. Based on her actions so far, it seems like she has no ill will towards you.
I feel like that's a fair presumption.
If it were me seeking help from someone in a time of crisis, I'd sure hope they showed up in person.
Okay. I was already planning on going.
Do
but,
as you see fit. I don't think Kafka intends to do you harm.
I think I can agree with that. I don't think she has any intention to harm us. I don't know what she needs me for or anything, but you know. And then what do you think, Welt?
Is there anything you'd like to share with me?
We spoke to Mother, now we have to speak to Father.
Kafka and Blade are still on the Xianzhou? The General nearly released them outright, but that was then. If memory serves, the Xianzhou only revoked Kafka's arrest warrant. Blade is still a wanted criminal.
Okay. What do you think I should do? What do you think her motive is? I mean, I would ask him, but honestly, I don't think he has any more assumptions on this than I do. I feel like he knows just as much as me, so I'm just curious what he thinks I should do.
To be honest, I can never figure out what those Stellar hunters are up to, especially that Kafka. But my intuition tells me she won't do anything to harm you. If she's really in trouble, it'd be best to go see her.
Okay, then we're going. So, I don't know if I should do this, and I'm sorry if I should be doing this, but I don't think I'm gonna report her to the Seat of Divine Foresight because one, like Himiko said, they revoked her warrant for arrest. So, what exactly am I gonna? What good is it gonna do for me to report someone who isn't even wanted anymore? For one, and then two, what was I gonna say?
Hiding out at the divination.
I don't remember.
That's a bold decision.
Yes, that is a bold decision. I also don't want to report because I just feel like I said, like I feel like I don't want to accidentally cancel the mission. Basically, I don't want to accidentally do anything that'll make us not be able to go meet her because I do actually want to meet her. So I don't want to incidentally make that happen. What's going on over here, though? Wait, where am I? I'm supposed to go over there? Okay, but what's going on here? Something bad happened here. Sorry, quick bird walk. What's going on here? Anxious woman, how could this happen? Could it be that all those rumors about the manuscript of Delirium are true? What's going on here? It's you. I've seen you at the Alchemy Commission, and you seem to be close to the Dragon Lady. Please, help me. Something seems off about this man. And don't touch that book. I think he was knocked out by the curse of that forbidden book. Please be careful. Don't worry, I'm here to retrieve this forbidden book. Retrieve the manuscript of Delirium? But this book is really cursed. You can't be too careful about it. We are both students at the Academy, and we were interning at the Alchemy Commission not long ago. We heard about the forbidden tomes. Oh, this is... Okay. So we took advantage in the chaos of the commission and snatched one of them. I remember people talking about books getting lost. Many people have heard of the horrible legends of this manuscript of Delirium. Legend has it that it's filled with forbidden knowledge, and any readers who are not well prepared will be knocked unconscious at the very first sight. Those who woke up later would tell stories about experiences they had never actually had, and their stories varied from one another. I've even heard rumors about someone losing their life just because they stole a peek into the manuscript of Delirium. I'll be careful, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's the attitude. Being students of the sciences, we thought those were just baseless rumors. So my boyfriend, Yoon, yeah, the guy lying on the ground now, summoned up the courage and opened the book. But next second, his eyes opened wide and his body twitched and curled into a ball. Then he slurred something like, "Don't come closer," and then he passed out. This is terrible. We'll never dare tamper with any of the forbidden tomes again. Please be careful about retrieving it. I'll take my boyfriend to the apothecary. Okay. And don't steal anything. No, we'll never do it again. Yeah, I feel like I remember meeting someone. Was I doing a mission or something about... Yeah, I remember. This was like a side thing. I don't remember. Was I doing that on camera even? I don't remember. I don't even remember if I was doing that on camera or not. There was like a side mission of like talking to some person in the Alchemy Commission, I think. Or was it? Yeah. Was that the Alchemy Commission? I'm pretty sure. This must be the manuscript of Delirium that Eula asked me to retrieve. I don't think those two students were pretending, but does this book really possess such dangerous power? Put in your inventory. If reading this book could be so dangerous, I'll play it safe and bring it straight back. Well, now I have that thing. I don't know if that's relevant to anything that I was doing or not, but, you know, now I have it. Whoop.
She should be around here somewhere.
Perhaps right there. Oh my god, and there's Blade, right in there. Guys, you realize we're like right outside the Divination Commission. Okay. Oh my god.
I knew you would come.
She said that, like, in a way that makes me upset. She's like, yeah, I knew you'd be here. Okay. And I guess he's dealing with Mara symptoms. Okay. Investigate.
That's Blade. Kafka says he's Mara struck.
Okay. Okay, and what do you say, Kafka?
If we had Elio's eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the consequences of different choices, and in every passing moment, an infinite number of choices converge on the same point and become the present, and then become the past.
I understand. I believed.
Was this your choice? To respond to my request for help?
Yes, it sounded like you needed someone. I haven't made my choice yet. No, I'm here to refuse your request. Honestly, if it were me talking... I mean, actually, if it was me talking... I mean, I guess... Okay. Okay. In real life, I'm probably more so the type of person to play it safe. I'd be like, I'm here to not help you. But I feel like Lessels, though, would say, like... You know, because she's like a kind person at heart, and she always helps people who need it, even though she's a bit of a silly goose. So I'm gonna say, yes, sounds like you needed someone.
I do. Blade is in a prickly situation. On the Cienjo, you're the only one I can turn to.
Okay.
Being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade doesn't remember much, but the Mara still haunts him in some form. After we arrived on the Cienjo, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my spirit whisper couldn't suppress it. He's not fit for interstellar travel in this state.
So you need to do something to, I guess, suppress his symptoms so that he's well enough to leave?
My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I need to focus all my concentration, so I'll be vulnerable for some time.
Whoa.
I need you to protect me while I suppress Blade.
We need to protect Kafka? That's so crazy. It's so crazy that, like, literally only some episodes ago we were literally battling Kafka. Was it in the Divination Commission? No, it was in the Navalia, what do you call it? That place, you know, where they grow the star skiffs. But wow, and now we're here, what, potentially protecting Kafka? That's crazy. I mean, I honestly, I'm really into all of the stuff with the Stellaron Hunters. So I really enjoy all the missions that we get to meet up with them or learn more about them.
I know when danger will come and what form it will take. Don't worry. Together we can do this. No harm will come to you. Now, there are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let them hang around. Go take care of them. Your victory is certain.
Okay. I suppose I will then. Okay, anything else to say? Kafka turned a blind eye to you. She mutters some words in her mouth, and those powerful words are known as spirit whispers. Okay, so she's using her powers on... Oh, look at that. It's cool and interesting to see the companion mission symbol over their head. Well,
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
okay. Who else? Oh, I need to go back. Okay. Is that all? You return to Kafka and Blade's hideout and wait patiently for a while until Kafka cuts the spirit whisper short.
That felt like a time. It's good to open my eyes and see you back here.
I eliminated all the monsters. How's progress on your side? What do we do now?
Let me tell you. I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world, so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else. I'm going to transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Dan Hong. Again, this process mustn't be interrupted, but I can answer questions before I begin.
Yeah, I kind of have a lot of questions.
Yes, as compensation for helping me. You don't have any questions? I put you into a deep sleep and then reawakened you. Abandoned you at the space station, then lured you to the Xianzhou.
Yeah.
I owe you an explanation or two.
Wow.
Don't you want to know?
I'm on it. It's like, I do want to know these things, but I'm honestly just really surprised that she's potentially just going to just give me those answers. Also, I'm really glad that I did one of the missions I did in the previous episode before I did this, because I don't know how this is going to end, but if this ends with them healing Blade and they leave the Luofu, I'm glad I did the previous mission before that, because if you remember, we saw Blade in that adventure mission. He was there. So I'm glad, because it kind of felt chronological to me. But yeah, I mean, now that you mention it.
Don't rush. We still have time. Think about it first and ask when you're ready.
I'm ready now.
One rule, though. Please don't ask anything boring.
I don't really know what you consider boring or not, so I'll just do my best.
Let's play truth and lies.
Okay, what's that?
It's a game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other 2 questions, then give one true answer and one false answer each.
Okay.
So, one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. As for which is which,
of course.
That's up to the asker to make the call.
Of course. I mean, like I said, I was thinking, I was surprised she would just give us answers so easily. It could never be that easily, of course.
We don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also have to answer 2 of mine.
Okay.
But remember, 1 truth, 1 lie.
What if both my answers are true? How do I know you won't cheat?
I give you my word. I will abide by the rule of 1 truth, 1 lie.
I feel like I can trust her on that.
I'll go first to give you a demo. Oh, don't be nervous. The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie.
Okay.
It's the second question where the game gets interesting.
I see. Okay.
My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka? How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option?
That's honestly basically the same exact thought process I just had. I would explain how I'm feeling, but that's literally how I feel. I don't know what to say. Tell a lie or tell the truth? These type of games are so hard for me. I mean, it's difficult because, like, it feels like a question such as, what do you think about me? I feel like with someone like Kafka, who we don't really have much of a relationship with, you know, she's kind of just someone who we know in some way, and our paths are kind of crossed in a way that's a bit unknown and mysterious to us. I feel like it'd be inconsequential to tell her a truth or a lie, but I do kind of just want to tell her the truth since it is so inconsequential. But what if the next question it's like something you really want to lie about, or what if it's something you really want her to know the truth on? It's kind of hard. Okay, well, I'm going to... Ooh, this is hard. And the question exactly was, what do you think about me? Lie. I don't know, lie.
If I tell a lie this time, I'll have to tell the truth next time.
Lie. Honestly, I do like Kafka. I don't trust her 100%. I don't think she's I don't think she's as evil as some of the other factions make out the Stellaron hunters to be. That's just my theory. But I know that I can't fully trust her, but I don't dislike her in any way. So I think the lie would be that I dislike you, because on the contrary, I think she's fine. I think I like her. I'm always interested in when she comes by, so I'll say that the lie is I dislike you. It's cool that they give you all these options that you could, because I'm sure that if you said truth, I would assume that maybe all these options would show up as well, but it would just say truth and friends. That's kind of interesting. I'm also curious if there's lots of different paths that come, conversation paths that come from the different ones. I'm curious about that. I might check that out later after this mission's over. I dislike you, lie. That's a funny response. Okay.
And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game, don't you think? You're hiding your feelings well. I'm afraid we'll have to put our game of truth and lies on pause.
She needs to continue.
The Cloud Knights are here.
Oh.
I need you to help me get rid of them.
How would I try persuading them to leave?
That won't work, no matter how hard you try.
Well, you're the one who knows stuff about the future, I guess.
This conflict is inevitable. It's destiny.
Sorry, Cloud Knights. Anything else to say? Yeah, same thing. Okay. You know, I don't necessarily want to fight them, but I might not have another choice. Hey, you, stop. We've received an order to capture the wanted criminal. Put down your weapons and come with us. How should I respond? Threaten the Cloud Knights? Lie to the Cloud Knights? She already said that talking won't get us out of this, so I'm just gonna punch them or whatever. Why waste my breath on them? Time to fight. Okay.
It's better to make no move.
Let's do this.
That's all you got?
He has a funny voice. Okay, let's just do this. Get him out of here. And then I'm gonna do this. Hey, don't hit Acheron like that, weirdo.
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
Oh, dang. Gallagher, you got some muscle.
Another blood debt repaid.
You took those guys out. Okay. Okay. Back.
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but what is destined to happen will always happen. This conflict is inevitable because the other possibilities don't exist.
It's interesting that she's emphasizing that sort of idea of what's destined to happen will happen, especially considering about what she told us back last time the last time that these two saw each other in the Divination Commission, of what she said about how at some point we're gonna have to confront destruction or something like that. I don't, or defeat destruction? Was it the defeat or just a conflict? I can't remember what was said exactly. I need to look that up again. Anyway.
I need to use the Spirit Whisper on Blade again, but let's play another round first. Have you thought of your question? Come to me when you're ready. I can wait.
Well, I'm ready to ask now.
The game continues. Your turn.
Okay.
So I get 2 questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully. But I won't know which answer is which. What should I ask?
That's tough. That's a tough one. Oh, I have no idea what to ask. I mean, oh my god, I'm putting way too much pressure on this thing. Out of all of these, the thing I'm most interested to know about is about myself. You know, not to be conceited or anything, but like I'm very curious about, you know, our origins and stuff. Because like I'm still at a total loss of like where we come from. Like, did Kafka make us? Like, did we know her in the past? Like, I like, it's just so weird. Like, one day she just like bloop, we just like came out of a shiny light and there was a Stellaron in our body, and like that was it. Like, so I have so many questions about us, who we are, what we are, where we came from, how we know each other, like what is going on. But I also am interested about Blade and Kafka, of course, because the Stellaron Hunters are something I have so many questions about. And I wonder which one she would lie about more. And I wonder if there's a way to, like, pressure her into telling me info about myself. Like, I don't know, it sucks. Let's ask about myself.
When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka.
Yep.
But everything before that is a blur. Shouldn't I ask about my past?
Who am I? How am I able to host a Stellaron? What is my connection to you? Oh my god, these are all such good and big questions. And whatever she says, I don't know if it's gonna be a truth or a lie. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. Why are there tears coming out of my eyes right now? Oh no. Well, I'll say what's my connection to you? She's thinking.
Genetically speaking, you are my
Okay.
child.
But I don't know if that's
A
true.
quarter
Ugh.
of the data that makes up your body comes from me. Of course, neither Silverwolf, Blady, nor Sam are well suited for looking after a child. So the burden of mentoring you fell on me. It was a stressful job, and I dumped you on the train as soon as I got the chance.
Oh my god, she's got a really good poker face. That sounds exactly like how she would sound if she was telling the truth, so I have no idea if that was a lie or the truth. I'm so stressed out. And, you know, in all the non-spoiler ways, once all this mission is over, I would love to hear a discussion I'd love to have a discussion with y'all about what things that she's said do you think are truths or lies and stuff. No spoilers, though. Only things that we would know at this point in the story.
No matter what she says,
Exactly.
she looks like she's got something up her sleeve. I can't tell what's true and what isn't.
It's so hard because it's like I have been wondering this whole time, like, did Kafka make us? Like, somehow? I don't know how she would. I don't know what type of technology or powers or whatever you might need to do something like that. So that would be interesting if that was the truth. But I can also easily see how it might not be.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not. Make your best guess and choose your next question based on my answer.
Ugh.
That's the beauty of the game. I hope your next question proves interesting.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, you could count them on your fingers. Every question and answer is constrained by previous choices.
Yeah. I wish there was more than 2 questions for this. Like, I wish there was like another round for this, where I could ask her all the questions.
The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
What's that supposed to mean? Is the future predetermined? Are you sure you don't follow the Eon of Nihility? that is quite nihility. Or nihilistic. What's that supposed to mean? Is the future predetermined? I'm gonna say,
Do I sound that negative? No. We believe that existence has meaning, but that meaning is bestowed by ourselves, not by choices.
So it doesn't seem like the Stellaron Hunters follow nihility, because they do find meaning in existence, which we've seen from the data bank archive book that that's not how it is for, what is the name of the factions for the nihility? I don't remember. I need to look that up again.
If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle. Can you change that possibility?
I'm guessing we can't. Wait, let me see. What is the where's my databank? There we are. Factions. Nihility. Yeah, okay. So there's Self-Annihilators and Doctors of Chaos and Device. What number is that? What's IX in Roman numerals? Oh, I don't know. IV. Wait, IV, VI, VII. Girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. But, or is it just Ix? IX or Ix. Device IX. Anyway, but there's Self-Annihilators. And then these ones. And then, oh yeah, this was that thing. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my god. There's so many factions. I want to meet them all. Okay, sorry. Little distraction there. There's just so many things to see. I want to fight you, but I don't want to fight the little warp trotters. Let me just, are you connected? I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna doop.
Stream 4.
And I'm gonna run away. Bye, little trotty. Okay. And then, have you always been there? Okay.
Oh. Well, you're doing a great job. The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young sword master of the Cloud Knights. He will not be an easy foe.
Are you saying my nephew's coming? Sorry, he's not really my nephew. But are you saying my nephew's coming? Yanqing?
Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again.
I don't want to fight him, but okay.
Second question. Do you want to see me again?
So, the first one was a lie, so this time I have to tell the truth.
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She'd know the answer to that one.
Yeah.
As for whether I want to, seems obvious to me.
I want to see Kafka again. I don't want to see... I do want to see Kafka again because she has all the answers to all my questions, so I do want to see her.
I guess I do want to see her again. So, my answer is...
obey the rules of the game. I want to see you again. Disobey the rules. I don't want to see you again. Interesting. That's interesting that you have the option to cheat in the game or not. I want to believe that she is playing by the rules of the game So I'm also gonna play by the rules of the game. That's just how I'm gonna do it, you know, because I'm definitely one of those people that I feel like if you want the rules to apply to you, you need to do that for others, you know? You need to do that for others if you want any chance of it happening to you. That's just how I think, so I'm gonna obey the rules. That's an interesting expression on her face. I don't know if I've seen her make this face before. I need a screenshot. Okay. It's interesting. I'm very curious what she's gonna think about this, because between the two questions that she asked us, we gave very different answers. So depending on which one she thinks is the truth and which one she thinks is the lie, she's gonna have very different ideas of, I don't know, like, our thoughts on her.
Okay, I'm done asking. What a surprise. I can't see through you.
So she doesn't seem to know. Are you satisfied with my answers?
Partly.
And why so?
For me, the truth, or lack thereof, is not what matters in this game.
What is it then?
It's your turn to ask a question.
Okay.
Come see me when you're ready.
I'm ready now. I'm just so antsy to see what I could possibly learn.
This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't know if Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. For this question, she'll have to answer according to the rules.
Yes.
Should I venture into a whole new topic?
Ooh, a whole new topic? What would that be? That's kind of scary. Oh, I wanna... Ooh, okay. Oh, this is scary. I'm curious what a whole new topic would be, but I also have more questions I want to ask about myself. But I'm curious about what the new topic is. Oh my god. Ugh. Ooh, okay. I feel like I want to ask more questions about myself, because I feel like that will better help me determine what is the truth and what's the lie. Even though she just said that that's not the point to her, but it's the point to me.
When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur. Shouldn't I ask about my past?
So the first thing I said is, what is my connection to you? How am I able to host a Stellaron? Who am I? Sorry if I chose the answers that you guys didn't want to hear, but I'm gonna choose who am I? I feel like with the question, how am I able to host a Stellaron? I feel like that is a question that could be answered by like combining this one and this one. So I'm gonna skip this one and ask, who am I?
You are an artificial body created for the purpose of hosting a Stellaron. From the moment of your birth, it was your destiny to receive the Stellaron at Herta Space Station. Before that task was complete, I was responsible for protecting you, as well as teaching you general knowledge, common sense, and combat skills. The reason you don't remember is that I wiped your memory before the operation at Herta Space Station.
That was even more confusing. And there's my nephew. Okay.
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, Yanqing, before we go into this whole thing with you, I don't know what to think, because it kind of felt like both of her answers were, like, they both coincided with each other. Like, they both matched. Like, her first answer was like, I sort of raised you and, like, taught you the things you knew, and then eventually blah, blah, blah. And then the same for this next question. It was like, yes, you're an artificial body, and I helped, you know, teach you things and all this stuff until it was time to do the mission. So they're both telling the same story. So that means either she lied both of those times or she told the truth both of those times. Otherwise, I can't imagine what the lie is, because they both feel like the truth, unless it was perhaps the sort of lie where maybe she was lying about certain aspects of her answer, like, you know, she was telling half truths or half lies, you know. So I don't know. Oh my god. But I really do. I am satisfied with these explanations either way, and if they're true, I feel like that answers a lot of questions for me.
Why are you here?
Please don't tell on me to Jingyue. Whatever happens, Yanqing, please don't tell on me to your master, please.
Because she was struck by my spirit whisper.
Oh, and look at now she's like trying to like stand up for me, or like kind of like protect me from this. That's such an interesting action for her to take.
My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders.
In this face.
All without a second thought.
I'm always saying the word interesting so many times in these missions because I'm always just like, interesting. Yeah, obviously she's able to do that, but I do think we came here of our own accord. I don't think she used her powers on us for this.
Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
And now I have to fight this little boy. I love this little boy. I don't want to fight him.
You witch!
Oh, poor Yanqing. But at least now he sees Kafka as the enemy rather than me. Thanks, Kafka.
Refusing the toast?
Okay. Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yanqing. Okay.
A little more.
I forgot. What does Jiao Chu's ultimate do? Sets the number of, oh yes. Stacks on enemy target, blah, blah, blah. Activates the zone. The zone is really good. Sure. Okay.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the dinner?
And then you. And then what do all these 3 little things do? That's the amount of rounds that his thing lasts, right? I'm trying to do a better. Yeah, the zone lasts for 3 turns. Okay. I'm trying to do a better job at understanding the battle mechanics in this game, because sometimes I do end up in a thing where I kind of just end up pressing buttons. And I'm trying to avoid that in the future. Hey, whoa.
I weep for the departed.
Cut it out, Yanqing. Oh my god. Oh, all those freaking swords are fighting me. Oh. Well, goodbye to those swords. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Goodbye to Yanqing. Why'd we just one-hit Yanqing like that? Oh my god. Kafka used Spirit Whisper on Yanqing and told him to leave, then breathed a sigh of relief.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time.
And that's probably the most reason why you called me here, because she probably knew that he was coming the whole time.
Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out, but Blady would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Xianzhou would have been damaged beyond repair.
I didn't realize that it wasn't already damaged beyond repair, to be honest.
If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
Yeah.
Can I leave now?
Oh. He's up and running.
Yes. The Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem.
Honestly, I feel bad for Blade. Like, that really sucks. That really... He's having a rough go of it, isn't he?
Wait. You're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka.
Oh?
There is a person to whom I am greatly indebted.
So he's done something just now.
I must see them.
He's surprising Kafka with this. It's interesting that he is even saying that there's a person he's greatly indebted to when she was just trying to use her powers to erase his memory of probably the people who would have the most impact on him here. So who else is here that he's greatly indebted to, or is it one of those people whose memories she tried to erase of him?
Then it's in your hands.
Okay.
Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
Don't growl at me. Oh my god. That's scary. Don't say that to me. Take that back. Apologize.
I remember you.
He said that kind of freaky. That's scary. Don't say it like that. That's scary. I feel like... That's scary. Can you imagine if someone walked up to you and said that like that?
I remember you.
I remember you. Ugh! Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Huh? Well, I don't remember you. So...
You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember.
Okay. So this at least confirms, I believe, that... I don't know which one of her answers would have been a lie. It seems likely that they're both, in some way, a type of truth. Because they both describe us, like, training under her and, like, being, like, made by her and stuff, like, for all this stuff. In which case, he would have been there to see some of that. So this confirms that at least a large portion of that knowledge we gained is correct.
I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale.
What exactly are you getting at? I guess I owe her my thanks then? You all need me alive? What, for the thing with for Nanook? Is that what we're trying to talk about? Or what exactly are you getting at? Yeah, I'm sure he would have said no matter what I asked.
Every stellar hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost.
Okay.
She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
Interesting. Okay. What in the world? And that's the end. What a strange thing we just experienced. What a strange thing we just all experienced. Oh my goodness. Wow. How to gather my thoughts on this at all. To start, let me just see what the freaking achievement I got is. You complete the mission. Okay, thank you. And, oh, that's the achievement for you chose to help Kafka. So I wonder what would have happened if you chose not to help her. Okay. This is what I'm getting from this mission, so you guys can tell me if, you feel differently, or not. Or if you think I'm on the right track or the wrong track. No spoilers, of course, but yeah, tell me what you think about this, too. I feel like what I get from this is that, we, just how I've sort of assumed for a long time, we were created, by Kafka, or just by maybe some people that Kafka knows or something. We were created for potentially the purpose of hosting a Stellaron in our bodies, and I think it's safe to say that it's likely that the reasoning for that is so that we could one day have a chance at, like, fighting against the destruction, is what I'm getting at. And, sorry, I'm running all over the place. It's therapeutic. So we have a chance of fighting against the destruction, and I think we can guess that and from what Blade is saying, she's done a great deal to keep us alive this whole time. And, I don't think you know, based on what we know of her personality, I don't think it's for, like, emotional reasons. I don't think she's keeping us alive to be sentimental or anything. It seems like she's keeping us alive because it coincides with her goals, whatever those are, which I'm guessing has something to do with defeating the destruction. I don't know. And what else? Yeah, okay, she's done a great deal to keep us alive, for whatever her purposes are. So I think as long as things continue to go as the way she plans, I think we can consider her a person who at the very least won't kill us. Like, it doesn't seem like she's likely to put us in a situation that will kill us, at least until the things that she needs us for are over. I am so curious about what our past must have been like with her, because, you know, with both of the questions that we asked her, it's pretty clear that we knew her for a long time before we, you know, had the Stellaron placed inside our bodies. We knew her for a long time. So I would love to know all the different things that we did. Like, I'd love to know, like, what our story is. And, like, not just, like, our own personal origin story. I would love to know what things we've done with Kafka and who else we've met. And it's so interesting that since that whole, like, I guess, origin of our life has been erased from our memory, we don't even know, like, what else might be missing from our memories. Because, you know, at this moment, you know, we can think, like, oh, I don't remember our origin story with Kafka and the Stellaron Hunters, but it also makes me think, like, who else did we meet along the way? It said we went on missions together and stuff. Did we go to other planets and places? Like, who did we meet there? Did we do, you know, things that we would consider morally good, or were they morally wrong? Like, it's all very curious to me. But yeah, with that, I'd love to hear more from you guys in the comments about, you know, what you think from this mission on that, and let me know what you think about my takeaway from this. Am I on the right track? Are there things that I'm forgetting about or missing? Please let me know. Anything else I want to say before I go? Oh, I have taken a peek at this, but I have not done any of the character trials. I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do the trials before they end. Sorry, but I just wanted to say that I think this character is so freaking cute. I just saw this. I saw this character when the new version came out, and I was just like, what the heck? This character is so cute. Off topic, but, you know, relevant enough to me. But with that, thank you guys so much for joining me once again, finally, for another episode of Honkai Star Rail. I'll hopefully be seeing you guys soon, with probably another adventure mission is likely what's gonna happen next. But I do plan on reacting to the character trailers sometime soon, so stay tuned for that as well. I hope you all have a good rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Goodbye.